Okay, guys, welcome to my review of Raw from May 11, 2015. And I am a little sad, but we'll get to that. So, first, we got, of course, Triple H coming back, and what he basically did was say that since he was gone, everyone was acting like children, and Seth and Kane needed to settle their little dispute. Um, this has been kind of interesting because you can tell that somewhere inside Kane wants to snap. He doesn't like Seth. He really doesn't want him to win. But with Triple H back, Seth comes out and he complains about, oh, Kane did this, Kane did that, triple threat, fatal four-way, I shouldn't be going through this. This is stupid. Kane needs to get fired. But the way he did it, kinda, if you ever watched the movie Old Yeller, you would know that at the end of it, they take the dog out and they shoot him in the head. And that's spoiler alert. It's kind of what Seth says. He says you should take Kane out, shoot him in the back, metaphorically. You should fire him. And he said that Roman is stupid, Randy's stupid, and since we're in Dean's hometown, we get the "you're stupid in your hometown" cliche. Ding. So with that, Kane comes out and him and Rollins go back and forth to where Triple H had to step in, and basically what he said there was, yeah, he's annoying, but so what? Sometimes you just want to ball your fist up and punch him in the face, but you don't do that because that's bad for business. If you know me, you know that I would agree and say that he should get punched in the face repeatedly. I don't. So after that, he says, but if he doesn't win Sunday, we're now 6 days away, just to mention that you will be no longer part of the authority. You're fired. You're done. Get out. Well, Kane doesn't say anything. So at that, Triple H is like, well, since it's Sunday, all four of you guys will fight tonight. You, Seth versus Randy. Kane, you face Roman. And then Jamie is like, well, Seth is the man. Why would you do this? And Triple H, being good old Hunter, is like, there's still one guy. We're in his hometown. Handicap match. Dean versus J&J. This was a pretty interesting match. I mean, of course, you're gonna have Dean look good because we're in his hometown. So why not? It makes logical sense. But it just seemed like he was playing with them, and that was hilarious. So, like always, Dean wins with the dirty deeds to Jamie, and I don't know. It felt. I don't want to say like I knew it was gonna happen, but you knew that they're supposed to look good in all of their matches tonight because they're fighting Sunday. So let's make you look good in your matches so we know how strong you guys are for Sunday. So after that is Dolph Ziggler versus King Bad News Barrett. with Sheamus on the announce table. Now, Sheamus looked odd today. He looked like Sami Zayn. That was kind of like, I understand he wasn't really fighting tonight, but you didn't need to look like someone completely different. Just come out in your gear. Just come out in your gear, sit down, say what you need to. You know, be you. Don't try and look like something. I know I'm probably talking out of my ass here, but because he was dressed like he probably would normally dress, but just come out in your gear. Do you. So with before anyone even came out, Cole comes out and is like, "Well, at Payback, do you think you're gonna have to kick Dolph's arse? Because at Extreme Rules you lost, but you didn't do it." So with this, Sheamus is like, "Well, you actually thought I was gonna do it? No, huh? Don't be pathetic. It was always gonna be like that." So with that, Dolph comes out, and then King Bad News Barrett, which I respect a lot. All hell, Bad News comes out and he starts talking about how Neville has been interfering with their plans. Neville, actually, this has been pretty interesting. I like Neville and Dolph, or Dolph, Devil, whatever you want to call their tag teams, because they're pretty interesting. They work really well together. The charisma of Dolph plus the high flying ability of Neville, I can see this tag team working in the future. So he basically talks about how he plans on destroying Neville at Payback, and then once he gets in the ring and says he like start the match now, Dolph immediately goes for the super kick and the quick pin. Didn't I knew it wasn't gonna end that early. You can't just and it's over. You need more action. So this match goes on, and it was it was okay. I kind of knew something was gonna happen since Sheamus was out there. So Sheamus distracts Dolph on the outside, and well, first before that, Barrett tried to go for a bullhammer early before, and got a drop kick to the face. So I assumed that, hey, with that, you know that Dolph is probably gonna pull something and win. But nope. Later on, Sheamus distracts Dolph, and he gets a bullhammer, and 1, 2, 3, you're done. So after that, Sheamus comes in the ring and he starts making fun of him. He starts kicking him, saying, "Oh, I don't want you. You don't deserve this." Blah 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 blah. Initially making him snap. He jumped and he knocked him to the ground and punched him repeatedly. But then Sheamus still found a way to get him up, and he ate a board kick to the face. You know the whole "are you entertained" thing? I was pretty entertained. Sheamus has entertained me. Bravo, sir. Bravo. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Entertaining as so. Next is Rowan versus Fandango. So Thursday was Harper versus Fandango, and if you watch Thursday, you know Harper won. But who was to come out but his old brother, Eric Rowan. Now I was assuming that maybe these two were gonna fight because Bray fought Rowan 3, 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So maybe it kind of just, hey, let's fight because me and Bray fought, so we gotta fight. Nope. Rowan beat up Fandango, which led us to tonight. You know, remember earlier, like not even earlier, like maybe 5, 6 minutes ago, I said you can't just win and be over with. This match, 35 seconds. Rowan won in 35 seconds. He's a big man, I understand that. And Fandango's just, he's poopy. Garlo. But you don't need to embarrass this man. He's giving it his all. And now with this 35-second win, JBL has feels like tonight was the night the dancing ended. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. We don't know. There's still Thursday. But 35 seconds. You're just making this guy look like a chump now. $35 seconds. So after this, you get Harper, who comes in the ring and does his little creepy thing, and I forgot who Irish whipped him in the corner, but Fandango was in the corner, and he Irish whipped Rowan, and Fandango. Now, like I said, 35 seconds. It's kind of a little too cheap because he's a big man and Fandango's a little skinny man. But I'm actually pretty excited if they're getting back together, because from what I've seen, they good history, fight very, very well together, with Bray, without Bray. Rowan and Harper are pretty good. Singles, they are pretty good too, but imagine, well, you don't have to imagine, just think about what they could do as a team again. So with that little spiel out of the way, we get the annual Open Challenge. Last week was amazing. I don't think anything holds up to it. Sami Zayn, too incredible. Just the back and forth. Well, Cena comes out and he's like, oh, the championship is the WWE title. But I've been in this business for a long time, and half the time, none of those superstars will ever get a chance to see that title. They'll fight and they'll fight, but they'll never get to see the title. Well, I think it's time for this belt to be the trophy. I almost forgot there. Because it's a fair fight. I'm calling whoever out. I don't care who you are. Come out here. Give it your all. I won't kick. I won't scream. I'll fight you. You'll fight me. Let the better man win. He goes on to say that all of these have been good matches, but tonight he was told he should cancel it, but he's not going to, because these are really good matches. Like Dean versus Cena, good match. Stardust versus Cena, good match. Last week, phenomenal match. So who's to come out but the one and only Adrian Neville, the man that gravity forgot. this takes second place. Last week was amazing, but he was caught in an AA and then he landed on his feet. I've never seen anybody land on their feet. I've only ever seen someone somehow on the back, slip, feet. But he went for it and landed on his feet, and super kicked him. So yeah, so back and forth. He went for the right arrow. 1-2 kick out. Okay, went for a 1-2 kick out. I don't remember exactly what was going on the ropes, but from what I seen, he was gonna try and throw him off the ropes, but then he did a flip and got him into a power bomb. Slammed him down into a pin, 1-2 kick out. Now, this match is getting too intense, and you know the Sunday is the I Quit match, Cena versus Rusev. So who's to come out? But Rusev kicks Neville in the face. Neville's knocked out. Kicks Cena in the face. Isn't done. Gets Cena in the accolade. And Cena passes out. So while this is all going on in the background, let me see if I can find it. Is this it? We hear if you heard that, they were chanting, "We want Roman," and we do. I mean, no matter what, she is always going to be she was pretty decent at her job, and I know they're kind of trying to make her into a baby face, but she was the best part of Rusev. Probably because she was a girl and pretty hot, but so after those chants, kind of goes crazy, and then he picks up the title, and as usual, the signature flag comes down. I understand Russian pride, but do we really need the flags? Really? This story is supposed to be America's better. No, Russia's better. No, America's better. No, Russia's better. But the flags just kind of feels too Cold War-ish. We're not fighting over nuclear bombs. We're just kind of fighting for a title. But it's WWE. What do we expect? They do whatever they want. So next is the second of 4 matches. 3 matches. Wait. Yeah, 3 matches. Kane versus Roman. Now, you know Roman, how it goes through the crowd and fist bumps everyone. Well, when he got to the bottom, he didn't even make it over the barricade before Kane punched him. This wasn't even a match. They were just fighting outside. And Roman went for the Superman punch, but then got caught in a choke slam. So yeah, they're still fighting, and then bam, Roman spears Kane over the announce tables, initially unplugging the wires, and Kane is lifeless. Not lifeless, but like laying there injured. Well, I can't say that I didn't expect that because it's Kane and he's trying to prove himself. God, it's hot. He's trying to prove himself valuable to the authority and that he could still do it, but you knew that Roman was gonna win because Roman has won a lot of things. He beat Big Show, he beat Daniel, he almost beat Brock. He's going to beat Kane. So it kind of fits in, but it happens later. We find out that Thursday on SmackDown is the official fight, and someone has to win. There can't be this, we're going to fight outside the ring and no one wins. Someone needs to get pinned or submitted. There has to be a winner. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, and my money is on Roman. And this is why we have trust issues. So, next, if you watched last week or you saw my review, you know that Tamina came back and helped Naomi ambush the Bellas. So, what happened tonight? Brie versus Tamina. It was average. Nothing special happened. I mean, Tamina basically was aggressive the whole match. Brie got a few hits in and out, but when she went to go knee her in the face 3 times, she got kind of selfish and one too many to where Tamina was able to reverse and pin her. Divas matches are hit and miss. You could have really good matches like at Mania, AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bellas, or you could have this match where one dominates the other and we get a winner. I've been watching a lot of NXT lately, trying to catch up, and those matches are better than these ones. You get 15-minute matches where they actually get to fight, and you see them on the top rope, you see them outside, you see them diving, you see them submitting. It's better. I can't say that I'd rather watch NXT Divas fight than watch the Raw Divas fights. It's very hit or miss. I don't know. A lot of matches are. And now the gimmick to kill all gimmicks. Let's take it back to a time, 1989, maybe 1980s, 1990s. You get the cream of the crop, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Hulk Hogan, aka the Mega Powers. Now fast forward 2015, you get Macho Mandow and Curtis Axel. It just rolls off the tongue. Hulk Hogan, Curtis Axel. Hulk Hogan, Curtis Axel. So tonight was supposed to be Macho Mandow versus Curtis Axel, and who's there to stop it? The Ascension. And they're saying, "Oh, what is this ridiculousness? We're the best. You can't just do this, la da 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 da." And then they go to attack, but the Macho Man, Damien Sandow, looking pretty good, throws one out, slams the other, looks at Curtis Axel, hit him with a leg drop. Curtis Axel goes, runs, leg drops. We go for the big elbow, and oh, the Ascension saved each other. ladies and gentlemen, the greatest tag team ever. Straight from 1980. The Mega Powers 2.0. I'm calling it Damien Sandow or Macho Mandow and Curtis Axel. Hulk Hogan and the Macho revived. Yes. I couldn't be any happier. Okay. These legends, the greatest of their time, and it just kind of fits because the Macho Man was just inducted. Now, I was talking with one of my teachers who also watch wrestling, and he was talking about how, oh yeah, Sandow is pretty funny, but he can fight, so why do they try to do these stupid things with him? No, I understand where he's coming from, because Sandow can fight, but these gimmicks they're giving him kind of gimmicky, if that makes sense. You're stealing other people's thing, but this kind of makes sense. If you're gonna do a gimmick, you're going to do this. You're going to have someone else be the Macho Man, so you get the Mega Powers 2.0. So, I'm begging you, WWE, take these gentlemen. The ball is in your court. Do something special. Tag team champions. One of the greatest tag teams since the Mega Powers. Just make them something good. I'm not asking you for much. Do something good for them. Make it possible. Mega Powers 2.0 for WWE, for tag team champions. Just saying. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're all probably sad right now, our Intercontinental champion Daniel Bryan came out to speak to us. Initially, I thought this was going to be a happy moment. Thought this was I'm all better and I'm back. But no. What Daniel said was that he wants to be back and that us fans have treated him better than anyone back there, anyone in the locker room. We gave him an opportunity and he took it. He was the champion. But it's been a year since Stephanie told him that he needed to give up his title, and he did. His neck wasn't just in the right place, and it still isn't. He had said that he had got an MRI and that the doctor had said that he doesn't know how long before he's back. Could be weeks, months, days. He could never wrestle again. This is why we have trust issues. This is why. Because we think that, oh, yeah, okay, he's been out for so long. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll be better. But look at Edge. He was wrestling since 1998, 97. And he kind of had the same problem. He had to retire because of his neck. And now Daniel might be retiring because of his neck. It's a dangerous game. I understand. You get injured, you're out. You come back, you possibly get injured again, you're out. Come back, you get injured one more time, you might be out for good. You're done. But he kept fighting. He was our champ. Daniel Bryan was the man. So he gave it up. I only find the exact wording. He said that Dolph deserved the chance, Dean deserved a chance, Harper deserved. Everyone who was at Mania in that ladder match deserved a chance at the Intercontinental title, and that now that he got it, he has to give it up because his time has come. He can't do it anymore. Like, his neck isn't in the right spot. So with that, I want to say thank you, Daniel. If you're retiring, thank you. I hope your neck gets better, and I hope you're happy with whatever you do in life. Thank you for being a very good fighter. Thank you for Team Hell No. Just thank you. I just want a minute of. Hold on, I'm not trying to find it. This is what we're all chanting tonight. But this is what I chanted no. I don't want him to go. But Paul McCartney said, "Live and let die." You will be missed. Thank you. So after this heartwarming moment, we get the New Day. Now, this was the dumbest idea. Why would you have these guys come out after that? Just why? It doesn't make sense to me. You want to have this heartwarming moment where we say goodbye to one of the best, and then you have these imbeciles come out, and the first thing they say, "Don't be sad. Daniel Bryan's gone. Now be happy because we're here. Daniel Bryan's in the past. We're the future." La da 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 da. No, fuck you. Get out of my ring. I don't want you. Get out. But unfortunately, they're here to stay. Well, this wasn't really the New Day fighting, but they came out and they did that, and then they were like, "Oh, we're going to stay champion." So now it was Big E versus Cesaro. I wasn't really into this match. I was still pretty upset, and I was trying to console a friend who was also upset. We were kind of both upset about Daniel leaving. He's one of our favorites, but I still, Cesaro wins. I know Xavier Woods tried to interfere, but he messed up and Cesaro pinned Big E for the win. I'm kind of opening up to Cesaro and Kid. They're pretty decent. Like, it's still not where I want it to be, but let me correct something. Last week, I know I had stated that I want these guys, like, I want these tag teams back. I didn't mean it like that. I kind of meant it like I want the style of them back, like the high flyers, like the Lucha Dragons. They're kind of high flyers, but like the funny guys, the you can be serious type of guys. But I'm not seeing it at this moment. So next is the primetime players paying tribute to the New Age Outlaws. I didn't understand what was the purpose of this. What were you doing? What is your point? Are you starting to try to start a rivalry? Or are you just gunning for whoever? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Do something. Get good. Be good. Fight. But that wasn't. They were just millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. That was it. So next, one of my kind of favorite rivalries at the moment, Bray comes out and he starts. He does his thing. Oh, I'm the new face of fear. Ryback. I know what you fear. I will. Da da da. And you kids, your parents never tell you this, but sometimes the bad guy wins. And with these words, he goes to go do the I'm the new face of fear when Ryback interrupts him and he spinebusters him. Now, I'm looking forward to this. Like, I don't like Ryback, but I don't hate Ryback. He's interesting. I've heard the stories. I know that he almost hurt CM Punk when they had their rivalry, but it doesn't take away from him, from his potential. And Bray, very, very good fighter. His word, very good speaker too. Oh, I forgot to mention that Sunday is Payback, but at the end of the month, the Elimination Chamber comes back. So this should be interesting to see what happens at Elimination Chamber. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Ryback, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Something about Ryback. His potential. He's pretty good. But yeah, so Bray lays on the ground and he laughs at Ryback doing the whole feed me more gimmick. I'm interested to see how this happens. Like, I want Bray to win because Mania Bray didn't do so hot. Like, he was good, but he didn't completely win. So go Bray. So next, our main event, the final of the 3 matches, Randy versus Seth. Now, Seth wasn't with his normal J&J security group because they had fought Dean earlier, and we know how that won. Dean won because he's Dean fucking Ambrose, and he's in his hometown. Of course you're gonna make him win. So, back and forth, average match. But oh, look at this. Who's to come and interfere? J&J security. They attack Randy, and then Seth and J&J attack Randy at the same time. But guess who else came out? Yep, Kane. Now, Kane had no purpose here. He just took a chair and he stood there. So then Dean came out, attacked Seth. Well, he took care of J&J and then attacked Seth. And then Roman came out. Well, Roman came out and Dean and Roman took care of J&J. So now we have Randy in the ring, Randy, Seth, Roman, and Dean all in the ring looking at each other, and Kane still on the outside. They'll look at Kane. They'll look at Kane and they'll look at Seth. Dirty deeds to Seth. So Randy, yet again, Roman, Dean, and Randy look at Kane. Dean picks up Rollins, spear to Rollins. They look at Kane yet again, still not moving. We're holding that chair. Okay. They pick up Seth again. RKO to Seth. Still not moving. Like, dude, do something. You know what was told to you. You could get fired. Whatever floats your boat. Do what you want. So then they look at Kane, and you figured, oh, okay, it's over. It's going to go off the air. Nope. Spear to Orton. Okay, now it's over. Nope. Dirty deeds to Roman. This is why we have trust issues. I understand we're in the Fatal 4, but we could have at least both came on. Like, yes, we're home. We're at your home. You're supposed to look good, but come on. What happened to the brotherly love? But they teased a little tension Friday or Thursday during the contract signing when Dean was almost Superman punched. So obviously something was bound to happen. So Dean came out on top this week. Seth last week. Dean came out on top today. Thursday, Seth came out on top. But last Monday, Dean still came out on top. I'm gonna say Dean comes out on top. I want Dean to win. He needs it. He's the lunatic. So, yep, there we go. My review for May 11th, 2015. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. And so this is week 2 of mine and Gordon's bet. And right now he is 2 views ahead of me. I have 51, he has 53. So I would like to really win to kind of get Gordon in his place, because I know what I want to do to him and he knows what he wants to do to me. I just really don't like what he wants to do to me. This sounds really bad. So, one more thing. I may or may not have something special for you guys coming up soon. I'm not sure. I have to get some stuff situated, but look forward to more than just this on this channel. I want to expand. I don't want to just review wrestling. Like, I like wrestling, but I want to do more. I want to grow my audience. So yeah, that was Raw for May 11th, 2015. I hope you have a good night, a beautiful morning, a wonderful afternoon, and peace.